Let's play the game. Let's check some stuff out. Oh, so actually we can go into the encyclopedia real quick, and you can see that there does in fact exist some new enemies. This one looks like it's hanging from the ceiling. Scary. It's like a chandelier. Does the castle have chandeliers now? And then I have no idea what this is. Maybe a bigger slime? They got crystal slimes? Maybe it's a bigger slime? I could believe that. Do we think we have elite slimes showing up in the mines? That would be even scarier. All right, cool. Cool, looking forward to all of that. Let's get in there. I do want to go for one of the lower Crucible characters here, because I want to make sure I get to the mines. I want to get past the first act, so I don't think I'm going to be bashing my head against Crucible 18. But we can play some Spinventor games and see what we can accomplish. It seems like a reasonable next step here. And we can start with enhanced gunpowder. That sounds delightful. All right, this run is already a win. Oh, sound effects. They got sound effects? That's a new one. Exciting. All right. This looks familiar is what this looks like. But you know, that's cool. That's cool too. Let's see if we can't knock out some flowers here. And I think this is the starting Crucible that I do lower damage on bombs, right? Yeah, 40 damage bombs. That was miserable. But that's okay. We're just gonna bomb them again. It'll be fine. Get bombed, idiot. Wow. Solid. Cool. And now I can mess around and get some money. So let's mess around and get some money. Hopefully. And also some more bombs. That's dangerous, actually. Uh-oh. I might not get much more money out of this. Bang. Get terraballed. This is money here. Money's here. Good. Do as little damage as possible so I can get more money out of it. One more throw! One more throw. I can't get into here. All right, we'll just get these two, I guess. Probably. Or not. It's fine. It's fine. How do I feel about adding any of these to my deck? Any money in chat? Wow, I would really love to have some money in chat. What's up, Cyberbenny? How you doing? None of these things. None of these things? Zero of these things? I think zero of these things. Although it doesn't hurt to upgrade my Splat Orb. Let's look at the map, actually, before I commit to anything here. Wow, everything is just in a line here? So if the most efficient way of doing things is going through the shop here and hitting the elite, if I feel like I can handle an elite. But then I have to save up for the shop and then also have enough resources to deal with the elite. I think I'm just going to go for the chest. I think I'm just going for the chest, and we'll worry about money when I get all the way down here. So, yeah, that. Which means I can afford to wait on stuff that is uninspiring. So I will wait, because all of this is uninspiring. If I'm going for the chest, I want to head right here. So let's do that, I guess. Do we think I can afford to just... Ooh, yeah, almost dangerous. Worked out though. Everything's fine. Everything's probably fine. This is a familiar set of slimes. Is this layout different, do you think? I don't think so. I feel like I've seen this layout before. I feel like this has been... maybe I've seen this layout for like a different slime encounter? Still early. I think this is a familiar layout. Now I'm going to be second guessing everything. Just want to get the money. I mean, I don't just want to get the money. I want to get the money and also kill the slimes, but I mostly want to get the money. In between? Wow. The Terror Ball is rude sometimes. Update the amount of polys in your gym model. Hopefully you have successfully modeled a gym. This would be good information to have. The thing here is if I blow up any of these bombs, it's going to blow up all the bombs. So the moment I hit a bomb, we're just out. Like, that's the end. So let's try and get some more money first. Alright, I don't want to take damage, so I guess we're hitting some bombs now. I'm gonna have to do a little bit better than that, buddy. By hit a bomb, I mean explode a bomb. Maybe? Really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, get out of here, idiots. Yo, it's the Sectorb? I'm a big Sectorb aficionado. Ice Circle? Ice Circle's pretty good. Who's my boss? Betsy. How do I feel about Ice Circle against Betsy? In favor? Against? Unclear. It's probably good, actually. Getting something that pierces the first thing it hits can maybe set me up to hit some vines that I wouldn't otherwise be able to hit. Like, piercing on the pegs is pretty cool. All right, let's bounce the boy around and see if we can get a little bit more money out of this before we dump ourselves directly into the fire. Yes, that was always the plan. That was always the plan. That one was not always the plan. I mean, the first one wasn't always the plan either, but, you know, I try to make it sound like I know what I'm doing. Alright, we'll see how my deck looks after this. What is going on? Alright, this one, I think this one might be new. I think this one might be new. Okay. Alright, well, get in there and hit some pegs, I guess. It's a flock of pegs. Man, if I hit any of those bombs ever, it's gonna be so good. Maybe I should be aiming for the bombs. Well, that was poor. Gosh, yeah, like if I could hit the bomb here, surrounded by pegs like that, oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. Come on, you flock, move faster. I guess I have a button for that. Did the pegs start to overlap? God. Now the bombs are like all the way on the side? That's not what I'm looking for. Alright, whatever. Just throw this in there. Make something happen. Lots of new sound effects. I want to hit the R, I think? There's just like a ton of money out here. There we go. That's a bomb. Alright, everybody's dead. How much money's left over? Decent chunk. Not like $1 million money. Alright, well, just throw this and see what happens, I guess. Exactly enough. Love it. Rubberize orb. No thank you. I will upgrade the ice circle. And I have the choice of whether to heal here or not. If I'm just running into the chest, then I think I don't care about healing, and I think I'd rather hit the chest. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the chest. That was really dangerous! Why would I do that? Why would I be that greedy? 1 money? 2 money? Ugh. That was really dangerous. Refresher course. Heck yeah. Alright. We got a plan. We got something plan adjacent. Oh my god, hit a bomb. Explode! They're all lit! All you needed to do was hit one of them! Ah, it was so close. Yo, what's up, Tomberry? Cookie? Cookie? Can we get a cookie? What do you think the odds are in getting a cookie if I just shoot straight down here? Can we get a cookie? Nope. Maybe. Maybe? No. No cookie. I mean, I'll take that, but it's no cookie. 1 in 3, as it turns out? Okay, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I do want to head left here, assuming I have any choice whatsoever. And it looks like I can somewhat influence that decision. So that's good. What's up, Batty Bats? Let's, get a bomb, I guess. Seems like a good start. Can maybe afford to hit some more money on my way out. Did I catch the Balatro fever? I haven't actually played Balatro. I only just picked up Brotato. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff I'm behind the times on. I'm aware of what Balatro is. I understand the appeal. But let me tell you, I have enough time wasters in my life. If I'm not playing it on stream, I'm not going to bother picking it up just to play for funsies. Now, if somebody really wants to see me play it on stream, you know how to make that happen. And I'm not discounting that. I think it would be a good time. But I'm not going out of my way to pick it up. Big money. Big prizes? Ooh, small prizes. Infinitesimal prizes. I don't love that. I continue to not love that. Alright, at least this time we finally killed the bat. Rude? Hello? Forcing reloads? Unbelievable. I can't believe they would do this to me. That's good damage, though. Alright. Can we kill the bat? Sound like the Joker here. I will admit, I live most of my life trying not to sound like the Joker. But every once in a while. Also, stop yelling at me. Wow. These new sound effects are something. Oh my god. Really? Is it possible to get any throw that deals double digits of damage? Please. Please, thank you. Why was that so difficult? Oh my god. Oh, more Sector. Absolutely, get in there. Jackorb Lantern, pretty cool, actually. On the list of things that are cool, I think I respect the Jackorb Lantern. Is that good against Betsy? It's all right against Betsy. There's a lot of pegs in the Betsy fight. Sure, I'll throw some money at this. And that means I can't really afford to upgrade here, because I am still trying to build up enough money to do something at this shop. Oh, not like I'm going to have a fight in between now and then. All right, well, if this isn't a fight, then we'll probably just skip the shop, which is a shame. So let's go left and make sure I have that option. I did it. I went left. Small victories, but victories nonetheless. Oh, what's up, buddy? Free samples? How about you take this garbage out of my deck? Just remove it completely. Actually, the pebbles are worse than the Terra Ball, because the Terra Ball is a 2/4, because it's the only Terra Ball in my deck. That's very funny. That's quite humorous. That's very droll. Heavens Teleshi. What's up, Schmike? I want to do... What do I want to do? Get upgrade an aura? Free upgrades? I think we'll just remove a pebble. Enjoy your pebble, buddy. And then we'll go out here. We'll see what that does for me. Come on, reload shenanigans. Apple. Okay. Not exactly reload shenanigans, but okay. And yeah, I really don't have the money to start pursuing a shop here. So we'll go this way. We'll take a fight. We'll get some money. We'll get the next chest. The Assemble now doing a little bit more damage. Love that. As long as I don't accidentally crit. Okay, maybe blow up some bombs, though. Maybe get some of these idiots out of here. Or, that's cool, you could just not hit any of the bombs. That's fine. That's acceptable, I suppose. Maybe do better? I guess if I hit these bombs, it's just over, and I made not a lot of money. It's not over. Not unless I blow up, oh, all 4 of them, in which case it's over. Not, my critical thinking is not... Need some more caffeine here. Enjoying some shenanigans. I'm assuming that is some shenanigans, as opposed to Secret of Evermore shenanigans. But I don't know what you do in your off time. I could be wrong about that. It is some. Okay. Acceptable. It's really kind of not as good as I wanted. I wanted to have more money here. But it is time to start upgrading. Or continue upgrading. Or whatever. And we're going right. Let's do this. Cool. Got a little money, and also got to the chest. Keyboard is getting flaky. Yeah, that happens. Ooh, ambiguous amulet. All right. There we go. I didn't know that the Peglin was ambiguous. I thought the Peglin was right-handed. Aliens rock. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That actually makes the jack-o'-lantern much better. Yeah, there's a lot of new sound effects. There's a lot of new stuff in this patch. This patch is serious business. Let's go for fights, because I need money, because I want upgrades. Damage! Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I gotta keep in mind that that's a thing that I could potentially do sometime if I need to, as opposed to going into the center and then looping around. I don't know why I never thought of that. Where's the R? All the way over there? Deadly. Yeah, that's about how I expected that to go. Alright, this, though, should be impressive. That's what I'm looking for. Nice! Yeah, get him, Jack-o'-lantern! Heck yeah, that's good damage. This is not going to kill. But that's okay. It'll do something. I'm too chill? My sympathies? I don't know what to do about that one. That is an unusual problem to have. Yeah, I'm not usually very yelly. It's not the manner in which I roll. My excitability is generally more understated. I'm gonna hit an R over here. What do you think? Heck yeah. Got that R. Ooh, got everything. It's over! Ball lightning? Heal? Maybe heal. Jack-o'-lantern should do more the thing. Yes, I agree. Quick underflow the excitement. What would that even look like? I suddenly become a YouTuber? Like... That would be unreasonable. Maybe as my own coffee catches up with me, I'll start becoming more and more excited. Oh, this is a new layout. This is cool. Same enemies, well, similar enemies, but this is a cool new layout. Yeah, alright. I accept the ramps. I'm in for ramps. I'm a guy what likes his ramps. Just stay me. Alright, I'll do my best. Ah, it's cool. It's a lot of ramps. I like this layout. This is fun. Oh, did the spiders used to do that? Like dropping off their web when they die? Am I gonna be aether drifting this weekend? No. I am extremely otherwise busy this weekend. I might be drafting Grand Archive, though. I need to go get that R. There it is. Now we're in business. But Aether Drift looks neat. I might be taking some time out of my afternoon streams in order to do some Aether Drift stuff. I think that would be a fun time. I definitely appreciate the vehicles and stuff. That's kind of cool. Which is some weird potato thing. Aether Drift is not some weird potato thing, and neither is Grand Archive. Can we get to the bombs, you think? We could find the bombs here somehow. That would be great. A gym tuber? Ah, I see where we're going here. Okay, yeah. I found a bomb, but it's not the bomb I was looking for. And also, it still didn't explode. Oh, I should have hit here. Alright, let's get these bombs. Maybe? Since when do orbs pierce all the pegs? That was a lot of piercing. What? That was an unexpected outcome. Alright, well, there's all the bombs. So that's cool. Crit Sectorb? That was weird, right? That was weird? That wasn't just me? That was weird? Okay. Good. Yes, I will take a Crit Sectorb. I should be taking a heal, but I guess we're just going into the Leshy fight as is. No, not the fire! God damn it! Why do I do this to myself? Oh, I would definitely roll a Lalafell. That sounds like a good time. This will always pierce the first enemy, but let's see if I can get the crit. I cannot. Sad. But that is a good starting orb. Pretty happy with that one. Yeah, they're tiny, right? Like, that's part of the appeal for sure. Alright, I'm a little concerned about this guy, so we're just gonna toss him off to the side and see if he gets anything done. Nice. Good, good. Good vine hit. Good crit. Well, great crit, actually. Okay, sure. Keep on hitting. You're doing great. Keep it up. Oh, I'm actually getting extra damage off of the ceiling when I come in off of the ceiling because of the ambiguous amulet. That's rad. Alright, let's knock out some vines here. Always knock out vines. It could have been better. Bop. Knock out some more vines. Yeah, get out of here, vines. Oh, my balls turn into bram balls, so I lose their special effects. I suspect that there are a lot of people who have tried their hand at game design in some form or another, Vera. I know a lot of the people that I know IRL are heavily into games and do some amateur designing, just like for funsies. I don't know that I know anybody who's a professional designer that hangs out here, but there's definitely people who have done, you know, some design, some actual design work. I know Dark Twinge, for example, has published a board game. But I don't think there's anybody who makes it their career. I don't know where I was throwing this. I'm not sure what I'm hoping to get out of this. That sure wasn't it. Going to need to find the refresh soon. Oh, hey, look, I found the refresh. Lucky. Looking to make up a team for a Scream Jam Roulette. Those are some words. Oh, this bad boy's piercing. Okay, great. Nice. This isn't gonna kill, but it is a good throw. Well, I am really hurting on damage, huh? We're maybe in trouble. No! That's terrible. Did not want that to get vined. Bop. 6 at a time, huh? 5-10. Wow, what an orb. Let's see if this does the thing. Kind of, not really. Uh-oh. Dangerous. Nice. Hit the R! No R. It's fine. It's probably fine. I have 2 more throws. Oh, as long as I don't get hit by the vine here. Which I did. Okay, it's over. Never mind. It's not over! Okay, now it's over. There's no way he's not hitting me here. Yeah. Wow! My damage was so low! I thought I would be able to kill Betsy. But alas, the tables were turned. Alright, we're trying that again. Man, that looked like such a good start, too. I always like starting with gunpowder. A basic blade for a basic Peglin? Let me take cookie. Maybe we can do some cool refresh shenanigans with the cookie. After all, I did it all for the cookie. The cookie. The cookie. What am I doing here? Just throw this and hope something happens. No more gunpowder. It's so sad. I'm already missing gunpowder. Cookie's good, though. I like Cookie. Even after it got nerfed, I think it's still good. Alright, well. Some throws you get the enemy, and some throws the enemy gets you. It's like all this money hanging out over here. Go get the money. Or hit a bomb. Or do nothing of value. Well, you got some of the money, alright. I accept. Can I hit the refresh here? Yes. Good? Good? That's about what I was going for. Alright, it might be time to try and throw for a bomb. Assuming I think that's like a thing I can aim for. It is a thing I can aim for, it turns out. Successfully, even. You can always aim. The question is, can you hit? And in this case, it turns out the answer is yes. I don't like any of this garbage. Alright, what are we doing here? Wow. Okay, I guess we're gunning for this elite and hoping we survive the experience. But not with any of this garbage. No, Inferno Orb is not garbage. I will buy the Inferno Orb because we do need some damage here. And that is a way to do damage. Just go right, just go right. All full right. No greed, only right. Slowly learning how to navigate. Slowly realizing, bit by bit, that it is possible to actually go where you intend to, as long as you don't tempt fate too much. Maybe I'll turn my navigation, my percentage of correct navigations higher than 50-50. That would be amazing. I would love to live in a world where I could actually choose where I'm going most of the time. I do love the Inferno Orb. It's not something I frequently take, but I do love it. I get a 5149. You know what? It's better than what I got. So while I might still do some light complaining, know that I still appreciate it. Kaboom! Nice. Get that cash. Upgrade? 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 Damage? How much bigger does it get? Yeah, I mean, you know. Or I could just save the money and have it for the shop. Yeah, I believe in myself. I have a little bit too much faith in my own abilities. With the power of hubris, let's go face an elite. Well, this is a new one. That's a lot of flowers. That's... Found a whole goddamn flower garden. This does not appeal to me. I would rather, in fact, that they didn't. I guess I can get like a really big hit by like taking the curve here. So that's kind of cool, but better than the old layout. This is a new encounter. It's the same enemies as before, but it is entirely a new layout and encounter. So there's not really a whole lot to compare it to here. It is a shame I don't have any overflow. Overflow would feel real good about now. Now the R's all the way over here. That's dangerous. Big hitters. Oh, that's difficult. That's difficult to hit. Oh no. I didn't sign up for this. Bombs, save me. Might be too late to be trying for bombs. Oh, I hit the R. Never mind, everything's fine. Is everything fine? We're still going for bombs. It's a lot of damage from these little flower guys. Well, that's one dead slime. Unless I could hit a bomb. No, it's one dead slime. Bomb? Bop. Oh, okay. Alright, well, get flowered, I guess. Awkward. Oh, that was almost bomb. Am I getting flowered? Dang it! The worst. Alright, hit the bomb. Hit a second bomb? No, just immediately go out. Okay, yeah, that's cool too. I guess. Yeah, just enough. Love it. Alright, this will be good. Probably. That was not good. That was really not. Wow, dude. This is a regular ass encounter? I've lost 40 health to this garbage. I hate these stupid flowers. Get out of here. The Sectorb shenanigans begin. I should probably have healed, honestly. But you know, here we go. Please not into the fire. Thank you. Spintel? I love that, actually. Oh, it's these idiots? This is uncomfortable. This should go this way. I think we want to start with this so I can open the way to the bombs. Well, I didn't quite get over here, which is what I wanted. But I did hit some bombs, which is also what I wanted. Fire! Let's see if we can hit some more bombs. Kind of need to open up a path if I'm going to get to these idiots. Is that sufficient path? Have we done it? Maybe. Oh, gross. Nice. Nice. That's cool. That doesn't usually happen. Thunk. Hit the bomb. Thank you. All right, cool. 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 Everything's cool. I am going to take a lot of damage this fight, though. Like, this idiot, this trunk here is going to fire some woodland creatures into my face, and it's going to be very awful. Nobody liked that. Oh, this is going to hurt. Well, do what you can with what you got. Thunk. Alright, maybe with the power of fire we'll be able to do some real damage here. Because boy howdy do I need some real damage here. Ow. Almost. Thunk. Maybe some more refreshes. More refreshes would be good, because I don't think I'm getting another 80 damage here. I'm getting a lot of damage, though. That's pretty good. Alright, so we'll get out of here before the woodland creature cannon fires another shot. So at least that. If you wanted to go hit the R, that would be great. Thank you. If you wanted to go hit the second R, love it. Love it. We've had first refresh, but what about second refresh? Good enough. Yes, yes, I do believe I will in fact heal here. That still leaves me with enough money to buy a relic, so we'll leave it at that. As much as I would like a Restorb, I think I want the heal more. Corn? Heck yeah. Every shot is a crit when fired below 50% health. What if I just heal myself to full every encounter? That would be great. Let's make that happen. I hope this gets me where I want to go. Heck yeah. Whew. Navigation-flation. Alright. And straight out to the shop. Give me that shopping power. Additional refreshes. Yep. I'll take it. Do I feel like this is enough to let me survive another elite encounter? I don't, actually. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. So we're gonna not go for another elite encounter. We're just gonna go out this way. Oh, this doesn't count for popping corn. That's sad. So this encounter again? That's kind of cool. Whoosh! Ow. Oh, right. There's spiders. I had forgotten about spiders. Don't think this is going to get to the bombs. We really kind of need to get to the bombs here. But also refreshes are good. Oh. Well, bummer. This might get me to the bombs. Heck yeah. Looking good. Go team. And refreshes? More refreshes? Oh. Oh, so close. Yeah, let's go for more refreshes. Since that's where the real value is. I mean, also just hitting a lot of pegs is close to good value too. Alright. We got some healing going on. This is cool. This is manageable. Why are these white? Oh, because the spiders. The spiders are doing terrible things to my physics. Yeah, it's spider web. It slows the orb down. Get out of here. Let's just hit a refresh. Yeah, that's actually something that they've always done. It's just you frequently find them in encounters where those, like these little pegs, right? These are also spiderwebbed pegs. So you see them a lot in the spiderweb shaped layouts. But we're kind of used to how those work. But you spiderweb something in this, like, in this kind of setup, and it works completely differently, right? It messes with the physics in a different way. It's very neat. Can we hit the refresh, you think? What if we hit the refresh here? That would be very cool. It's not happening. Okay, that's fine. A-okay, no problem. Okay, let's just hit some pegs and maybe some refreshes. Get me some healing. Ah, nice. Chemiball Hazard. Who am I facing? The mole. Okay. This could actually be really good. Where are we going down here? There is a shop. There's also elite and treasure. I guess we're going right. So let's take some things that'll help me do some damage. Although we do need to do some more healing. More healing does need to be done. But we're going to aim for this right side path here. Again, insofar as I believe aiming is possible. Yeah, alright. Greed looks like it's gonna make me suffer. So instead, let's just go get the treasure. All orbs have persist. That's wild. How do I feel about that? Intriguing. I wish I had extra discards, is how I feel about that. Man, this flock of pegs is so wild. It's so difficult to get anything done on this board. Nice, good refreshes, thank you. This is what I'm after. Alright, that's a reasonable amount of damage. Getting some stuff done. Am I hitting a shop? I am not hitting a shop. Let's spend my money. Love-hate relationship with this layout. Understandable. I'm also not in love with it. It is problematic. Very difficult to line up anything. You have no idea whether or not you're going to throw something good or whether you're just going to get like 4 hits and then out. Everything's just moving around so much. Get poisoned? Heck yeah. Poison damage. More poison? Yeah, more poison. Why not? I'm here to drop some poison slime. Did I hit an R? I think I hit an R. I surprised myself with suddenly refresh. So now I gotta be judicious about discarding because I have all this persist, and I want to get to the orbs I care about instead of being stuck on these pebbles. This would be a great time to hit a bomb. Or don't. That's cool too. Don't let me tell you how to play the game. It still didn't hit the bomb? Are you kidding me? There we go. At least I'm getting that constant drip of poison damage. That's working out pretty well. Oh, nice. Oh. Didn't stay in the center. Alright, you ready for the business? Here is the business. I'm going to fire this fire orb such that it hits this R in the center and is trapped in the middle where it can hit a lot of orbs. You ready? The business. Well, that was slightly less business than I was expecting. Still pretty good though. Alright, now the bombs are the business. Thank you, bombs. Alright, what about more bombs? What if, in addition to the things that we were doing, more bombs? This is not going to be a lot of damage, is it? It's not even going to be extra bombs. Curses. If I discard this, the dude is gone. So let's just hit the bomb and see where this gets me. Probably not a lot. Okay. Extra bomb? Second bomb? No. Too much to ask for. Alright, so some extra money added to the map. Not really in a way that I could use, because that's how that always works. But there is more money on the map in case I want to try and, you know, get greedy during navigation. Actually, I do have navigation-flation. I probably should be trying to get greedy during navigation. Bramball? Bramball's actually really dangerous against the mole. I feel like I don't want that. I mean, I do want it, but not against the mole. Maybe we just upgrade here? It's not unreasonable. Heal? I'm actually getting health back at this point, right? Like, I came in, like, sub 60, so between the cookie and the corn, like, we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, so that's pretty impressive. Chorizo. I'm good. I'm good. Whenever you lose health, deal 7x that amount to all enemies. This got better. This used to be 3x. Did this get rebalanced? It's kind of cool. And I can afford to be greedy because it doesn't matter where I'm going. Well, I don't want to go into the fire, alas. But other than that, it doesn't matter where I'm going. What did I just say about the fire, dude? You're impossible. I am getting like $1 million out of this, though. Navigation-flation is doing some work here. All right, well, I lost 13 health, but it was worth it, question mark? Not even sure I want to throw fire orbs here. My health points. I'll throw splat orbs though. Splat orbs are fun. Lit a bomb. Good progress. How do I start getting this money here? Maybe like this. Not quite. Something's happening. Is that enough to kill you? I think it is. I think it's 3. Get dead. You also, maybe. Yo, Mark Magus, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Mark Magus and friends. What's up, Red Sail? How's it going? Oh, that's like 3 words. Red Sail. All right, I can go with that. Hello, welcome everybody. What were you up to? How was your stream? Oh, all the refreshes are down here. Life is pain. Revisiting Temple's Neck. I should do that at some point. I did stop like right in the middle. There's presumably more snack to be done. I will hit these R's. So help me. Hey, look, I hit an R. Good news, everybody. There's R's to be had. Your computer decided to use the mic on your C920 rather than your actual mark. Oh no. That sounds like a frustrating experience. Well, this thing is really just not doing much damage, is it? Alright. No more assemble today. Well, not until it gets some more damage on it. Get poisoned, idiot. Give me some money. Is there money to be had here? A little bit. Yes. Alright, cool. Cool. Solid outcomes. Just look at all of the slime options. I think I want none of the slime options. I have all this money? Wow, how did I get to this point? Alright, make my fire better, give me some healing. Might as well just throw money at the problem. Navigation inflation did a lot of work, actually. Alright, I accept. Subtraction reaction. At the start of your turn, apply damage reduction slime to X pegs, where X is the number of times you lost health last turn. Okay, more slime. More slime, good. I don't know where that... whatever. It's mole time. Say hello to Avogadro. We can get some slimes out here and do not a whole lot else. This assemble is really not the business. I'd like to get some more damage out of you. I would like to discard and get to the fire, but you know, whatever. Here we are. If only I had piercing, right? My poison is all the way down here. Awkward. Yeah, I have no targeted stuff either. That was pretty ineffective. Get some more R's, though. Give him some more money. That's pretty good. I got Spintail points. Whoa, it actually is called Spintail points? When was that? When did that happen? Let's hit an R, I guess. Oh, I can't hit the R anymore. Is that because I'm the Spinventor, or is it always like that? Nice. Good rebound, good rebound. Damage reduction slime doing some work too. Alright, finally we can get some poison out here. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. Want to get the R. Oh, I guess this R is maybe my best bet. If I could somehow open the way to that. Almost. Oh. He's still only at 3? Hitting the tree didn't count? Why did hitting the tree not count? I wonder if it's threshold based. Like if it's low enough damage, then it doesn't count or something? Nice, we're out of here. Get dead, mole guy. Got him. Yo, more Sectorb? I'm in. Adds attacks all enemies to the Assemble. Thumbs up. Oh, the new one. Every shot has +1 multi-ball, but attacks get -2, -3? Didn't this already exist? Matryoshka Shell got different. But orbs and multi-balls shrink with each split. So, the Matryoshka Shell used to be -2, -2. I guess with Go for Gold, now it's -2, -3. And the Matryoshka Shell makes the balls smaller when they split. That's fascinating. How good or bad is smaller when they split? I feel like that's bad, right? You want more contact area? The thing is, the new one has the same effect as the old one, so I'm familiar with what this does, and I know it's not good for me. But now I'm curious about the Matryoshka Shell, because it does something different from what it used to. I think it might be good. I think it might be good, actually. Completionism? I'll do that later. Isn't smaller often kind of good? It lets you aim for some, like, weirdly specific spots, but just in general, when an orb is flying around, I think you'd rather it were bigger so that it would hit more things. I guess I do need completionism. But this is just gonna wreck me. This is so bad for me. This is so bad for me. Like, look at my orbs. The only orb I have that isn't affected, that isn't, like, just straight up 0 damage, is the Inferno Orb. I guess the Splat Orb also still hits for 1. But my Assemble is, like, 1-2. I can't do that. I can't do that. How's the... Why does everybody want pegging to be happening? What's up, Sainiku? How's it going? Peglin is going just fine. It's so bad for me. I can't just, no, I can't take it. I do want to find out whether or not this is terrible. I do really want to finish assembling the assemble. That would be great. I'm very curious as to how bad the Matryoshka shell is. The relics that were being offered, this particular run, is middling. The relics that were on offer were not relics that were good for me, but we're gonna find out whether or not this relic is good for me or bad for me. Oh yeah, look at them. They got smaller. Interesting. I love the motorcycle starting noise. It's so, like, it's so egregious. Let's hit a refresh. I love refreshes. And then also with the way that these pegs are spaced, sometimes smaller means that you'll go through pegs instead of staying within the structure. And that is also dangerous. You threw a perfect cheese setup by taking Ouroboros? Oh. That can happen. I think Ouroboros generally is good for you when you take cheese. Like, you kind of want to get rid of your whole orb package. But you do have to be careful because pitching the Ouroboros causes you damage. So unless you have the stake with it, or you're just prepared to take some hits in order to make it work, Ouroboros is in fact dangerous. Much better after some upgrades, though. That is also accurate. Time to start upgrading the Splat Orb, I guess. Sure don't need any of those orbs. All right, where are we going? Let's see. We have Chest and Shop, or we have Chest and Elite. I think I like Chest and Elite. I think that is what I like. So let's see whether or not we can go out in this direction. Might not be able to. I guess we're going for Chest and Shop instead. Terrible news. You were down to 2 orbs? Oh, yeah, you would have been fine. That's a lot of removal, actually. That's pretty impressive. Oh, look at all this healing. Look at all these R's. Makes me wish I had a refilibuster. Get poisoned. Raiders assemble. I love it. Keep making more poison, though. That's pretty cool. As I slowly chip away at this shield. Very, very slowly chip away at the shield. Alright, let's get this. Move into a place where I can hit a bomb through it. Like this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yep. Killed him exactly the moment his shield disappeared. Good job. Go team. All right, maybe let's poison the one in the back, because that's the one whose shield I'm not going to be killing. Should have discarded. Forgot to discard. So Matryoshka has been updated. This is very interesting. Instead of getting -2/-2, it now makes the orbs smaller. And the previous effect is on something else. So you have multiple sources of multi-ball from boss relics, which is also interesting. a lot of bombs. That is a appropriate collection of bombs. Yo, that's a lot of bombs now. All right, everybody's dead. Get out of here, everybody. Die. Orbizit Reaction. Memorb. Ekorb. I don't want any of this garbage. Spinventor, why are all of your orbs bad? Why is every orb bad? Orbizit Reaction is actually kind of like Portal. Maybe this is good, actually. We'll give that a shot. I don't remember playing with this, but suddenly I can see the appeal. Oh, so good. Navigation inflation actually paying off. Navigation inflation, I didn't pay money for it, but if I had, it would have been worth it. I am making a ton of money back. The cheese? Intriguing. I don't have enough money for the shop! Oh, I shouldn't have spent all that money. I forgot I was going to a shop. Do we still go to the shop? At least I can get removal at the shop. Yeah, that's worth. Would have loved to get a refilibuster here. I definitely do not want any of these orbs. Man, I'd have bought out this whole shop if I had the money. Well, all of the relics anyway. It's still doing that music glitch here. It's weird. Should I enter the passageway? The passageway might take me over here. And then I can get question marks instead of fights. How do I feel about question marks instead of fights? How do I feel about question marks instead of fights? Actually, I don't know if this can take me to the elite. If it can take me to the elite, it's definitely worth it. But I think it takes me, yeah, straight on the level, so to the other shop. All right. Well, rest in peace, all of this stuff. Ball lightning? How do I feel about ball lightning? Not super good. We're up against, we need some big damage. And ball lightning is small damage. Small damage. Best foot forward might be worth it. At least I'm not missing any assemble pieces because I don't have the money. All right, question marks. Let's see what you got. Do you think I should offer the Pebble or the Pebble? Can I offer them both? Can I give you both of these? So now here's an interesting question, one that I hadn't faced before. Is a Pebble 2 unique? No, because I still have another Pebble in my deck. But once I get rid of the other Pebble, this will become a, what, a 4/7? You can work with that. Splat Orb, fine. Chemical Hazard, much better here. Why will it become a 4/7? Because of the Spinventor basic ability. Spinventor Originality. Any orb that is unique in your deck gets +1/+2. So as long as I have 2 Pebbles, neither Pebbles are getting the bonus. But once I get rid of one of them, the other one will get the bonus. Wow, both of those just dunked themselves. That was great. Good job, orbs. Why did I not just toss this? I don't want to be throwing a vanilla 3/5. I need to get some actual damage out here, which the Assemble is probably not going to do, but who knows? Wow! I mean, I did hit the crit, but this was a miserable performance otherwise. Surely you can do better than that. Oh, somebody died. Great. Yeah, see, this is a lot better. Ow. Miss, miss, miss. Miss? Miss? How miss? Are you blind? Did I have... Oh, I have the damage. I have the damage reduction slimes. I have the damage reduction slimes, I understand. I understand exactly what happened now. And orbs are going all over the place. Who doesn't love slime? True. Who doesn't love slime? I'm certainly not among those that don't love slime. I am a slime enjoyer. Get bombed. We didn't get to play with the Orbis at Rearction yet. Boy, is that difficult and or fun to say. Do I have a crit sect orb yet? I think I do not have a crit sect orb at the moment. Let's add a crit sect orb. Which means we're not getting a duplicate orb. Which is okay. That's fine. All of this is okay. I want to go left here. Great job. Let's go fight an elite. Oh, this idiot. Where am I going from here, actually? Really? Just down the center again? Miserable. This feels like I could be getting a lot more damage out of this than I am, but whatever. Good refresh, good refresh. Good crit, good crit. See, that's much better. What is this 100-something garbage when you could be hitting for 400? Please do that more. Also, good job with the poison. Wow, where did that go? Oh, great job with the poison. Sunball's not going to do much, but it will if I crit. So maybe let's see if I can crit? Heck yeah. Alright, Assemble's in there. Heck yeah. Alright. This is looking a lot better. This is looking like we might be able to do the thing. Yeah, upgrade you. I love it. Sure not buying any of that garbage, though. Parallel Boomiverse. Whenever bombs are created in battle, create an additional bomb. I'm not creating bombs in battle. Pegboards start with 2x as many bombs. Well, okay. I do like extra bombs. Left or right doesn't matter at all, so let's aim for the cache. And see what happens. Probably fire. It's usually fire. Difficult to get in here, which is what I would really like. Thank you, Vera. Cheers. The horn! I'll take that. I like being able to know what's going to happen. The horn is basically prophecy, right? See the future? Plus or minus some amount of accuracy? Oh. Well then. Alright, let's just throw this orb and see what happens. Oh, I don't have any targeted orbs. Oh, everything's gonna be terrible here. Terrible forever. Do we just lose here? We don't just lose, but it's gonna be really difficult to do a reasonable amount of damage here. Well, I guess 700 is a reasonable amount of damage. Yeah, this is the worrisome part, is the reflections. On the other hand, I am doing kind of a ridiculous amount of damage, so I guess I'm not mad about it. When I hit that R? Why is there only a fake R here? What happened to all my regular Rs? Are they all on the other side of the board? What happened? Well, he's gone, so that's good. I'm still not buying any of this crap. Yes. All right, now all I need is Leaf It for later, and we are winning everything all the time forever. Really? All right, be that way. God, I love Refreshing Punch. It's so good. Definitely my favorite. Oh, this is a new layout. And pictures. There's pictures in this layout. Okay. Is this the, like, tutorial fight so that you can learn how to fight the pigment? Man, what if that had been the Assemble? Oh, well, the pictures are gone, so that's cool. Alright, well, it's definitely time to get some Assemble action out here. I know where the crit is, so let's fire this boy out in that direction. And hope I can get the... Nope! Nope. Instead, it's garbage. Oh, I'm poisoned. The Spinfection. I've been spinfected with a poison. Where's the crit? Ah, yeah. Alright, let's just shoot you where you're going to hit pegs. And if crit happens, then Yahtzee, and if it doesn't, at least you hit pegs. So this gets even tinier after the split? It looks like it. And we're done. Is it time for healing? I think it's time for healing. This is worrisome. Sure, we'll have a fully upgraded Pebble. Why not? More damage, more better. I would like to get into here and get some of the money. Or not. Also, not is fine. If that's how you want to go about it. Let's see what we can accomplish here. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything either. There's a lot of bombs, though. This is still not enough bombs to blow through both of these. So there's going to be a bunch of wasted damage on this throw. lot of bombs, though. Man, what an encounter. Close, actually. Alright, yeah, I'll just toss this again. That's fine. Looks like we're not hitting the refreshes, though, which is sad. Terrible news. I'll take a refresh, though. Refresh is good. Oh, I'm doing some sick damage. I'm impressed with how well this is working out so far. Okay. That was not the outcome I was expecting. That, I would argue, was not exactly sick damage. But maybe this time we'll get to the R's, instead of being thrown all over creation and back. Nope, apparently not. Like, these are supposed to be momentum killing, but instead they're just bouncing off. Let's see if the orbizit. Man, this is so hard to say. All right, so I have now lined up a shot, and the orbizit reaction should mean that the next orb goes in that direction in addition to wherever else it was fired. Right? I'm missing one of my... Oh, yeah, you can see it. I'm missing my R's. There's only one R on the board. Is it covered? Is it underneath one of the slimes? Oh, it's underneath one of the slimes over here. All right. Nice. Wow. And then each of those shots gets the multi-ball split. It's like firing a Merv. I love this. I still didn't hit the refresh though, which is a bit of a problem. Like, we really need to be doing some refreshes here. Otherwise, we are in, as they say, trouble. There we go. Big crit. Alright, get out of here, Terrorball. You can do better. Do I just throw this? It's probably better than the Assemble if I can't find the crit. And I have no belief that I can find the crit on this shot. Mostly just hoping to find the refresh. Can't even do that much. There we go. That's a start. I was doing so much damage early on, it's really slowed down. I guess all of the bombs disappeared. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if I can get the crit out of this, because that'll be nutty. Yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, yeah, sure. Right in the center, not getting the refreshes or the crits. Oh, I got the refreshes. Okay. But still no crit. That would have been a much bigger, much more outsized effect. All right, we'll get some slime over here. We'll get some crit. Get some more poison on the board. Worried. Yeah, I want them in different sections, so this is actually kind of ideal. Well, Not like not hitting anything on the way down. That's a little less ideal. Okay, crit, good. Can we get to the R is the real question. It's all the way over here. I feel like the answer is no, but I've been wrong before. All right, big fire, save me. Really need to get to those R's. Very close here. Get the crit and the refresh. Great, great, great. We take that. We take that all day, every day. Okay, heavy hand is awful with the slimes. Because hitting a peg multiple times means that I lose the slime faster. Squirrels are cool. We love squirrels. Endless devouring. Oh, this got better. It's still not a thing I'll take. But it got better. Yeah, I'm in for squirrels. How much better does the endless devouring need to get before I am willing to take it? It's kind of like the Oh My Gorb. It's giving you a lot of damage up front, but making your ability to play the long game significantly worse. So if you're beating things within like 4 or 5 tosses, or if it gets you to the point where you're beating things within like 4 or 5 tosses, right? If you're beating things without needing a refresh, it needs to get you to the point where you're beating things without needing a refresh, and then it's good. But I'm kind of refresh centric, so getting -3s on my various pegs seems like a bad idea. So there is a new encounter somewhere out here, in addition to new enemy. So we'll see if we find any of them. Found a mirror. All right, let's just throw out a bunch of assembles. That sounds lovely. A bunch of assembles that are then going to multi-ball. Just clear the entire board. Multiple times, even. Okay, I think we found our damage. This is going pretty well. Get broke. Dang. That particular toss was actually amazing. Just because being able to get the assemble with it and then hitting the crit is just absurd. Good. I do not want the golden orb. I am willing to get some gold. I'm also willing to upgrade? Not willing to upgrade. This is all garbage. I want the gold. Every one of these hits is 4 gold because of navigation inflation. Only got 2 of them. Oh well. Or 4 of them, rather. All right, so where are we going here? What am I trying to accomplish? I definitely want to hit a shop. I have the money for it. Oh, I don't want to duplicate any orbs. I'm the Spinventor, you jerk. All right, there is actually one orb that I do want to duplicate. Oh my god. Wow, look at this path here. That's exciting. I could even get there, right? I could go shop, elite, and then go all the way right here and grab them. That's pretty good. I would duplicate my summoner circle if I could duplicate that. That's not the one I want to duplicate in. That's actually one of the slightly better outcomes, though, because it's such a powerful orb anyway. So I'm not relying on the +1/+2 in order to make it good. But now it's 2 5 9s instead of 1 6 11, which Good? Bad? Unclear? Elite or shop? This is actually a difficult decision. I know I want to end up here. But I think we're going to get a lot of money. So I'm okay with going to the shop first and seeing what happens there. All right, let's kill my momentum here. Just head straight down and see how well that works for me. Unicorn horn, man. That's how you aim. That's traversing in style. It's the new guy! Who's this idiot? I guess we don't know yet. Alright, well, let's get some fire. Let's get some fire out there. Get some more R's for me. You got some R's out here? Anybody hitting R's? No. Ow. I really don't like the way everything's like appearing and disappearing. Feels like you get so little contact on the orbs as a result. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You don't want to crit? You don't want to find the crit? Let's do some reaction here. It's not very impressive. It's a little better. And then we'll have a reaction with the Inferno Orb, which is exciting. Good miss, good miss. Ah, see, the crit faded just as the fireball went through it. Man. This is a rough encounter. Not getting a lot of damage here. Crit's far away. Ow. All right, where's my crit? Over there? Ugly. Nice. Now I just got to get enough damage to actually do anything with it. Wait for the crit to come back. No! Okay, everything's fine. We just need to hit some R's here. That's okay. That's something. That's not nothing. Maybe hit a lot more R's? Maybe hit a lot more R's. That would be cool. And a lot more pegs, just in general. I'm taking a lot of damage here, and I do not like it. How do I have an extra multi-ball? Like, why am I getting 3? Oh, because I'm getting Spiritus Fate every once in a while. I see what's happening. Well, that was dangerous as heck. Can't say I'm a fan. But at least I'm going to the shop. And then we're going to go left to the elite, and then right to the other path. Short fuse, sick. Choke mod, okay. Grabby Hand, I don't care. Wait, who's my boss? Yeah, Grabby Hand. Oh, I kind of care about Grabby Hand. I don't have enough AoE to make it for it to make a difference. Do I need the upgrade Sect Orb? I do. It's almost complete, you guys. Oh my. Oh boy. There's only one more Sect Orb. But yeah, I'll grab the short fuse and then Spinfection or removal. I don't really feel like, oh, with the, okay, yeah, no, there is the Bombulet, so Spinfection is probably pretty good here. I would like to remove the Pebble, though. I think the removal might be better for me. It's really tough. I like them both. There is another shop, and I don't really want to remove anything more than just the Pebble. Like, the Terra Ball is not amazing, but it's not miserable. I don't know how good this Spinfection is going to be. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good? I think it's pretty good. All right, now we need to go left. That is the current deal. And then left again if we can swing it. Globe of Radia. I do not want to upgrade all Pebbles. I want to remove this idiot. Thank you, Globe of Radia. Oh, now I have, like, very few choices that I can make here. This is unfortunate. This is difficult to get correct. Maybe this will have worked. Good, good. Unicorn Horn coming in clutch. Ah, this jerk. I didn't sign up for this. I might have signed up for this. I think I did sign up for this and I'm unhappy about it. Waiting to see if stuff disappears here. Alright, the stuff I care about is not disappearing, which is good news. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm just gonna stick in the corner there and bounce off of that for a bit. Here. Yeah, like that. Oh, what? Denied. Don't care about you. Do kind of care about you. Where's the other R? Oh, off in the corner over there. Okay. That was bad. Bottom right R? Yeah, I see it. Stuff keeps showing up in the way! Awkward. Poisoned to death. We lived. I don't need that Sect Orb anyway, so I am okay with this. Bouncers contribute to damage whenever you heal. Deal 3x the total heal as damage to the targeted enemy. Alright, so every heal is another 3 damage to the enemy? It's not bad. It's not a lot, but it's not bad. I think bouncers contributing to damage is probably more. Yeah, that's probably more damage. That's gotta be. Alright, so we lived through that. That's great. Now we want to go out here. Heck yeah. Refresh perspective. Once again, I find myself really wishing that I had Leaf It for later. I would love to have 10 refreshes on the board. Alright, now I gotta conserve some money. Sure, that'll never happen, but sure. My ability to see the future is tempered by the future being inaccurate. Oh no. Alright, let's start with a chemical hazard. And hopefully I don't die to red bombs here. I am doing a significant amount of healing though, so hopefully I won't die to red bombs. So tiny! Oh my god, that is way more damage than I healed! Yikes, never do that again, please. Yo, red bombs are the worst. Yeah, there was enough damage prevention slime that because of all of the red damage I took last time. Scary. Alright, we just want to hit the refresh, it turns out. Nice. Alright, let's not deal myself more damage. And see if we can find a refresh again. Ah! Almost. Get poisoned? Maybe do some healing here. I'm afraid this shop is just going to suck, unfortunately. Now I got 2 elites in a row? Yo, this is dangerous. This might not have been the best of ideas. Definitely a little danger, especially with all these red bombs around. The R's are in difficult places here, too. Ugh. Okay, we got a crit, but still no refreshes. These tiny squirrel balls just like bouncing around the room like that. Well, we're out, but I didn't get much healing out of it, which is a problem. I could probably survive. Another encounter like that I could survive. An encounter with a ghost, I don't know that I can. But I don't want to spend my money. Oh, this is rough. If I spend my money, I'll be at 41, which is not enough for a relic. And also not enough for removal? Yikes. Oh, I think I need to take the heal. I'll take Pumpkin Pie. I'll take Echo Chamber, actually. Echo Chamber is good. Safe money? I don't know about that. I don't think anything is safe right now. Echo Chamber has a lot of potential. Like, we're hitting some real damage here these days. I think I like Pumpkin Pie better. Alright, is there money that I can hit here on the way out? Because if I can get... that was bad. If I could get all of these money, then I'd be set. So I need to carefully position here. Yeah! Alright, got enough for a relic and heal. Heck yeah. Enough money left over that it worked out. I don't know. I don't actually like any of these. Maybe I just take the removal. Adventurina's fine. Super Boots is fine. Super Boots, there's one more fight to go through. Super Boots doesn't matter. House of Slime is fine. Tactical Treat probably doesn't matter. I'm just going to take the removal. Get out of here, Terrorball. You're still Terrorball. Stop being bad. Alright, I think I can handle this elite fight at 60 health. At 40 health, I was worried. At 60 health, oh, it's this fight. I'm fine regardless. Everything is A-okay. This fight is a cakewalk. Like, this just clears the whole fight. This is an AoE for how much? 2k now? Yeah, this is over. We got him. Pop. Yup. There's some Spintel, and we're out. Didn't need the crit. Everybody was dead already anyway. Do I take a Restorb? Yeah, probably. What else am I going to do with the money? I'll get more health. That sounds delightful. Sure. Doesn't matter. Going into the final boss fight, we're going to clean this guy up. I don't need the heal. I'm so close on health. We're in a great place regardless. Completely unconcerned here. I guess I would like to be doing a little bit more damage than that. But, you know, whatever. Wow, we keep getting rocketed over to this hole on the side. Where are my refreshes? I love the motorcycle noise. It's so wild. I don't know why they do this, but I'm here for it. Get motorcycled. Where is my multi-ball? I guess I never hit anything to multi-ball off of? Weird. There we go. Now we're in business. Gotta finish playing Minesweeper before I can actually do any damage to the guy. I see the refreshes over here. Maybe I can do something like this, get some value. Ah, I found another refresh. Excellent news. This is a bunch of damage that's going to go straight into the goblin. What a waste. Good R, good R. Find me another R. He generates new sapper charges, huh? Well, I guess Spinfection is doing all of the work for me, so that's cool. Good R, good R. Good squirrel, good squirrel. Now the R's are over here. Ah, wasted. By the power of Spinfection, get out! Solid. Very nice, very nice. Good run. Cheers, Vera. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that one. That went well. That went well. It was a good run. Happy with the Orbizet Rearction, too. That worked better than I expected it to. It is almost like another summoning portal. Let's see what Peglin has to offer as we go through this process one more time. Oh, I should actually take a quick stop in the encyclopedia and figure out what the heck we just fought. We didn't fight any of the new enemies in the castle, but we did say hello to the Crystal Slime Glob. His enemies appear to be fully in tune with the crystals in the surrounding mines. Any strength enhancements they receive are doubled. Oh, that's what happened. And they can become extremely powerful when working with spore shrooms. You must ensure you are prepared by the time they reach you. Or just kill off the spore shroom before they get their strength buff is potentially doable as well. Okay. Neat. Alright, but yeah, it's time for some more Spinventor action. Spinventor still needs to catch up to the other classes, so let's get the Spinventor up to through C13. Let's do it. Improved Catalyst? Probably, yeah. Ooh, good slime is actually real. Like, on this class of all classes, a good slime is probably real. Mole, fine. Ooh, what a path. Hang on, I want to take a look at this map. So we have, like, shop, chest, elite. Chest, elite, shop. Wow, we can actually hit all three of them, both top and bottom. That's pretty impressive. Although we're not going to get much money if we go for this shop. So we're probably skipping the shop and trying to take some of these fights on the way down to the chest. So we'll spend money here to try and get a deck that can actually fight the elite. And then we'll come through here. Sounds like a plan. In the meantime, let's fight. Let's go. Kill some bats and or slimes. Make some money while we're at it. Maybe make some slimes here, since we do have some slime support. It's not bad. We do gotta kill this bat, though. Bat's gotta go. Good R, good R. I love a good R. Not quite there. Alright, we'll get him this time. It's not like the refreshers are doing anything for me yet. I have exactly the one relic. It's always so difficult to go back to not having a full build after beating the game. After getting a win. Ow. Hey. Rude. I should be aiming for the money. What am I doing out here? getting myself in trouble without getting myself rewarded. There we go. This is what I'm here for. Do I want extra slimes? Given the good slime, maybe. Double damage slime? Is double damage slime good? I guess double damage slime is always going to be on something that has a high number, so yeah, actually, double damage slime might be good. Doesn't matter which direction I go here, so let's hit some money and see what happens. Probably fire. It's usually fire. Lucky. No fire this time. And then we want to go for the fights. Catch the pebbles. Get out of here. Add 3 pebbles to my deck? Who do you think I am? Some kind of pebble enjoyer? Maybe if I had an Orbalisk already. But, yeah, no, this is not what I'm after. Deal me some damage, I guess. I suppose I will just take some hits instead of making my deck full of garbage. Alright. Hit that bomb. Hit another bomb. Heck yeah. That is exactly what I wanted out of the start. Get rid of flowers. And then, you know, just throw an orb around and see what happens. Maybe good? That's where the crit was? Wild. Get to the last money. Money. Okay, fine. Do you want to refresh here though? So, well, that was mediocre. Nice. Jim the Greedy every time. Fortunately, we've pretty much demolished this encounter anyway. I have, you know, not all the time in the world, but like a lot of time to just mess around and try and get some money out of it. So I don't mind, you know. Whatever it is happening here, it's fine. Like, eventually I have to kill this guy, but, you know, we got time. Collateral damage. How do I feel about red bombs? I think I am mostly not into red bombs. I missed 2 money. There's still navigation. I could be greedy still. Let's upgrade. Let's spend money on upgrades here. Get more slime on the board. Just get things super slimy. Do I care which direction I go? Yes, I super care which direction I go. Got them both! That's what I'm about. Wow, that was one of the worst tosses I have ever made. Holy crap. That was miserable. Alright, let's do better. Is this better? Maybe this will get a bomb. Nope. Oh, maybe. Nope. We tried. Goddamn flower. Alright, get out there and hit some bombs, please. I mean, technically what I asked for, I guess. You could still do better. Thank you. Much improved. Bop. Oh, man. Taking extra slime damage. Where the heck was that? I don't know where that orb was going. Ah, now we're gonna get some damage. Ah, I'm even hitting the slimes? Even getting slime onto the board? Good job. Go team. Finally, something effective. That was a long time coming. This is also like the worst encounter for making money too. It's so hard to actually hit the pegs that still have cash on them. It's like the spider web where there's just like, you can only get a really small subsection of everything because of how it's laid out with all this, the silk. All the spider goo all over the place. This one's working out a lot better than I expected, actually. This is unusually good. Concentration actually probably worth picking up. Especially because I could use a little bit of can target any enemy. Oh, I should have upgraded there. Oh well, whatever. Let's go get that treasure. Okay. Fire fine. Now let's go get that treasure. Didn't need to heal. Ah, bomb baton. Like bombs. Do in fact like bombs. Alright, I think if I want to finish this run by 3:30, I'm gonna have to turn on the double speed. So let's turn on the double speed and see how badly that goes for me. It's so weird shifting between speeds when you get used to one speed and then start playing at another. Like, it doesn't actually affect, you know, how you throw things and the gameplay and stuff, but it's still so weird to watch. Left. Just aim and fire. I mean, that is the appeal. Okay, that's like all the bombs. That's cool. Boom. Let's do some upgrades. What does this do at 3? It's just more damage. Yeah, let's get... I do want the double slime. Like, that sounds great. Yeah, heal me before I go into the elite encounter. This has the potential to be miserable. Also, I don't even know if I can get there. Like, I didn't clear out any of these pegs. Danger. Yep, that's fire. Okay. 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 Everything's fine now. Uh-oh. Hate this encounter. All the bombs are on the left side, though, so that's pretty good. So let's go right again. And then once the big guy comes out, we'll start trying to get the bombs. Typical. Well, I hit some bombs, and I also dealt a lot of damage to that one slime in front, so that's cool. No bombs that time. Maybe more bombs this time? Maybe no bombs that time either? Terrible. This is gonna hurt. And the refresh is all the way out here, so that's a thing to be concerned about. Nice! Wow, that, worked out surprisingly well. I was more concerned than I needed to be? Wild? Let's get more slime. 2 additional... Okay. Okay. This is very frustrating. Because I definitely want both of these. 2 additional refreshes is nutty. But twice as many bombs is also nutty. Especially that because I have the +3. And I think it doubles that. So I am guaranteed, even on boards with no bombs, to have at least 6 bombs? It's kind of a lot of bombs. I think I gotta go for it. Alright, where do I want to go from here? I want to go to here, so it actually doesn't matter which direction I go. So let's get a little bit more money on my way out. That was not a lot more money, but it was a little bit more money. If only I also had bombs refresh, right? Adventuring. Sure. Here I need to go left, I think. Yes, no playing around. Gotta go left. Grabby hand. What is this completely ineffectual garbage? None of this increases my DPS. Like, I need to be able to deal more damage to things. Alright, let's go find another elite and see if that helps. I'm not gonna have enough money for this. It's this guy again? But now we have 1,000,000 bombs, so that's maybe okay. I guess I don't mind hitting a few bombs now, before the big guy comes out. Because we're gonna have lots and lots of terrible damage. Dang. Dang. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a build. We have, in fact, gotten there. I am happy to report that things are going A-okay. Some more Spintel, I'll take it. A Generatorb? You know, I think I'll take that too, actually. Alright, so this shop is worthless. Prime slime, absolutely. We're going full slime and also bombs. Yeah, this shop isn't gonna do anything, so let's go hit the question mark. Liking where we're at, though. Oh, it's a fight. Well, okay. Go hit some money. Ching. Definitely need to get some upgrades on these various slimes, though. Crunch. Crunch. Man, I love getting double damage slime on something nearby that I can then just ramp up with Adventuring. That's pretty sick, actually. That is a neat combo. Adventuring with slime? Good. Thumbs up. Approved. Yeah, let's get you upgraded. Money? Does it matter where I go? It really does not matter where I go. Let's hit some money. Let's attempt to hit some money. Hello, bats. Goodbye, and bat. Why was that 2x damage? Are bats weak to lightning or something? Oh, because I have grabby hand. Nope, never mind. The relic. Yeah, I know the relic. It's still not a very good relic. I still don't think it's a very good relic, but it is a relic. I agree with that statement. Yeah, there we go. That is a peg that I can start ramping up with the adventure aim. Well, if this fight were going to last longer than another 2 seconds. Heal. Absolutely heal. I definitely am going to need some HP in order to face the mole. Money? Can we get money on the way out? Let's see if I can get money on the way out. That's fire. It's the opposite of money. Try better, buddy. All right, here we go. Well, we hit some bombs, so that's good. I want to just hit the refresh here. Get some slime out there. Let's just continue to slime. Get slimed. Good damage. Good damage. Why was that not good damage? Expected better out of this, you know, 35. All right, now it's starting to be some good damage. Doesn't quite line up the way I wanted it to. Yeah, let's bounce off the refresh. That seems like a good idea. Solid. All right, we just gotta not die now. And then bomb. We just got a bomb. We got a bomb. Yep, those are bombs. Good job. We did it. It's over. Heck yeah. Hey, we got some more Spintel. This is a dangerous one, actually. I was a little worried. More lightning slime? More lightning slime. Safety pegulations. Bombs deal 75% less damage and self-damage. I kind of want more bombs, not less bombs. All bombs are replaced with cherry bombs and deal 2x damage to enemies. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, give me two... All right. Haglin's Satchel, I think, is finally worth taking now. They finally hit the sweet spot. Adding the 50 cash to it and making sure that the orbs that are added are rare orbs is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna take this. What's up, Tester? Thank you for the follow. Let's see what it gave me, actually. What did it give me? It gave me a replenish orb and potion bolt. Ah, this slime adjacent thing is not a slime thing I already had. All right, cool. What does this do? The created multi-balls are random slime applying orbs that match this orb's level. Not feat tester. Noted. I will keep that in mind. I'll do my best. All right, well, this definitely needs to be upgraded. Super upgraded. Deals no damage. Okay, well, so be it. That's probably fine. Replenish orb, definitely fine. I don't mind having a replenish orb in my deck. And my random upgrades hit mostly pebbles, which I guess is to be expected. Yeah, Peglin is excellent. Fully agree. We are here for a reason. All right. So, I guess let's hit some bombs. What am I after here? Oh, which direction do I want to go? That's actually a real question. Clearly I want to go right, because right is the same as left, except there's also a treasure chest. So let's make sure that the right is open. Hopefully. Hopefully right is open. I don't know where this guy's going, but he's sure going. I still need some healing, but maybe potion balls could be my healing. Right, I feel like we have sufficiently opened the way. We can figure out the rest later. So now we're just aiming for bombs and hoping to bomb everybody out. Get bombed! Pachoom! That's pretty good. Happy about that. Do I want to use my replenish orb here? Yes, no, maybe? I definitely want to hit this bomb is the thing. Oh, yeah, I absolutely want to refresh this board. The R was like way the heck over on the side. Dangerous. Rude. Alright, get slimed. That was ineffective. Maybe get better slimed. To work on this. Make sure my sliming is up to snuff. They're very good healing pebbles. I don't have any of them is the problem. So while I agree there are ways to heal, none of them are available to me. I'm gonna spend money on healing? Not really. No, not really. The damage that I am at right now, I feel like I'm actually not that scared of any of the elites on this floor. What are the elites here? There's the mini wall. We'll probably do okay there. There's the caster. Probably do okay there. Probably not going to take too much damage. The knight, the flip-floppy knight is probably going to be maybe more damage than anything else. Probably still safe though. I feel pretty good about where we're at here. All right, can I hit that money on the way out is the real question. Nope, no greed. Just get no greed, just go. For once in my life, I will embrace navigation. Yeah, wizard shouldn't be too bad. The knight is gonna be maybe the biggest problem of any of them. Sure. I need to be on the lookout for some healing though. Wow, that was miserable. Hit no bombs. Let's hit some bombs this time, yeah? Multi-ball 2 now, huh? Can I see what it multi-balls into? Like, I know I'm getting no damage, but... Alright. I can see the results afterwards, which is probably good enough. I think this is the lightning slime. So I want to hit the lightning slime once this thing goes all the way around. Hopefully that works out well for me. And it'll probably just hit all of the R's at once, which is, you know, not exactly what I'm looking for, but okay. I got some bombs, which is, in fact, what I was looking for. Feeling pretty good about this. Keep making refreshes, buddy. You're doing great. Crunch. None of these are the healing slimes, which is really what I'm hoping to get out of Prime Slime. But, alas. Just do what you can with what you got. You were doing some chunky damage. Hey, it's a healer. All right. Get in there. Get upgraded. Upgraded again? We'll save it for cheaper upgrades later. And it doesn't matter where I go, so let's try and get some money out of this before, Oh, look. Healing slime showed up right at the last second. Yeah! I kind of... I started with good slime and then got offered pretty much everything I could possibly want. So I'm pretty happy with where this has ended up so far. Let's hit some bombs over here. That was not what I was looking for, but okay. This will probably hit some bombs. I don't know what the purple slime does. I guess it doesn't matter. Get wrecked, idiots. Well, this upgrade is certainly a thing I want. Yeah, oh, there is healing slime here. So I could potentially try and hit the healing slime, but I think that's going to be dangerous in terms of actually getting out. So maybe let's just get out. Oh, I don't know that I can get out, actually. This is going to be really dangerous. Well, let's see what that does for me. Nothing. Ah, it did everything I wanted to. Cool. I have about 20 minutes. Noted. Yeah, that's why I'm playing on double speed. The cheese! Sure. Wow. Pretty good for no bomb relics. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a good fight. This is going to be not a problem, I think. Heck yeah, heal slime! I'm gonna target you. Got a random poison out here, so that's cool. That was a sound effect. Alright, and you're dead to poison, which is great news. Let's see if I can do anything about you from back there. Yeah, good slime on top of Adventurine has been surprisingly good. Like, I'm really happy about these results so far. Now we got some slimes out here. I suppose I should try and hit the refresh. Yeah, great, great. Big pebble? Big pebble. And the refresh is over here. Let's do something with that. That sounds delightful. Big hits. And this should be the kill. Hitting the 55 a couple of times is solid. I can work with that. Get lightning? I don't think I want lightning. I mean, it's nice that it hits a bunch of things. And I do like it. But I don't know that I want it. Oh, actually with Spinventor, maybe I do want it. As a 2-3, it feels a lot more powerful. Do I need to save my money for anything? For this shot? I think I like the shot better than I like lightning. But if I get offered lightning again later on, I'll take it. I think for now, having money for the shop is better for me. Pincer maneuver. It's new. It's got an exclamation mark. I have to take it. Projectile and targeted attack damage is split between the original attack and an additional attack targeting the furthest enemy. Is that good? I guess if I'm hitting things for like 300, 400, it's pretty good. Furthest enemy is actually the best possible target for stuff like that too, so. Good healing. Healing slimes. Oh, it's the new encounter. Check it out, everybody. There's a new encounter. It's got paintings in it. And also bombs. Paintings and bombs. Ah, all of the spinfection. That's less good. Ah. I cleared the slime on the thing. I wanted to keep the slime. Okay. Well, where's my refresh? Down there? Ugly. What's the jar of candy relic with the number counting down? The jar of candy is prime slime. Every 17 pegs hit applies a random positive slime effect. Still trying to get into this center area. Like, getting into this one is easy because of how they're sort of slanted down. But slime sector? More slime? How do we feel about more slime? We feel good about more slime? This is actually pretty garbage compared to the rest of my deck, but maybe it could be good eventually. But also I am still saving money for the shop, so not this time. And I definitely just want to get some money on my way out. And that doesn't seem to be happening. Damn it. I just needed 4 money. There was so much money on the table there. You couldn't give me 4 money? I'm taking short fuse. I'm taking short fuse and I'm taking removal. Yeah. Get out of here, one of you pebbles. I'm not going to buy navigation inflation. I'm not going to spend money on something that might get me money back. I don't think I'm in a place where I will make that 50 bucks back. If it was Act 1, I'd think about it. If there wasn't a better relic on the table, but I'm not going to spend money on navigation inflation in Act 2. Hey, look, it's healing. Damn it. Whoa, it's the new encounter with new enemies. Look, there's new enemies. They're right here. What do they do? There's chandeliers. They got chandeliers? What do you think a chandelier does? It's illuminating. It does look like it has, you know, a light AoE. Hangs out. Buddy. That's a lot of Spintel points. Alright, well, I guess let's just kill the chandeliers and solve this problem without knowing anything. It does, in fact, fall when killed. That's kind of cool. Yo, healing slime. Can I hit the healing slime? Do I get healed for more when there's more value on the slime? Crunch. Chemiball hazard. I don't have poison slime yet, do I? Yo, more slime. Get in there. You need to get upgraded. I guess right would be my preference. Slow this down to make sure I get a good angle on this. Doesn't look like I'm going right. Oh well. I got 2 healing off it that time. I don't know if that's standard. Hell yes, round guard. Alright. We got round guard and we got the cheese? Too bad my deck is full of garbage. I'm not going to mess around with it. I want to make sure I navigate. I want to make sure I hit the elite. Yeah, it's this idiot. I was concerned about this idiot earlier. Where does he get the strength from? I don't like that. Don't do that. Oh, it was a targeted thing on the map that was targeted. That's why it has the strength. I don't like that at all. Let's get some more damage out here. Mirror Knight. Interesting. The stuff that's hitting from the back, I think, isn't getting reflected. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You get addicted just from watching. I understand. I know how that feels. I'm the same way. Like, I'll watch somebody play something. I'll be like, oh man, I want to be playing that thing. Even if it's something that I haven't thought about for a while. But like, watching somebody play it gets me interested again. Well, let's hope I can survive whatever is happening here. Good heal, good heal. Get bombed? Deal no damage? Deal no damage is pretty cool. He actually doesn't fight me. He just sits there and waits for me to hit him. That's interesting. I was not aware that that was how it worked. Got him. Is it healing time? What are we up against? Oh, it's definitely healing time. I'm so bad at the Figment fight. Overwhammer, pretty. Ooh. No, we're not creating bombs in battle. We are starting the battle off with extra bombs, which is not the same thing. Overwhammer, pretty good. All right. Can I hit the greens? I would like some additional healing. It's dangerous. Let's see if this works. That was some additional healing. I did it. Yeah, I haven't seen Parallel Boomiverse. Parallel Boomiverse is pretty cool. Not in this situation, because I don't really have anything to take advantage of it. But it's pretty cool. Alright, well that's a lot of bombs, so I feel good about that. The thing from behind. Wait, it didn't do any damage to him, did it? He was at 50 beforehand. Yeah, it didn't do any damage to the guy. Why am I losing damage to the pincer? I guess it's because of this thing? It did minus 279 damage. That's fascinating. Yeah, I guess because of the lock. That's very fascinating. I haven't seen that effect before. Alright, bombs did the thing. Yo! Let's Summoning Circle a Potion Ball. Multi-ball 3? Let's get multi-ball 9. That's exciting. I'm just going to aim for some heals on the way out, rather than worrying about money here. Okay, that's fire. That's not helpful. I would like to heal without going into the fire now. Good. Good deal. It's so funny to see it coming from behind. Wow. I don't think I realized just how powerful an effect that is. That's pretty cool. Zero? Wait, why zero? Did it all get absorbed by the shield? Is that even a thing? I love it. Assemble. upgrade is more important than a Semball, especially at this late stage in the game. Heal me! Thank you. Alright, let's see how well this fight goes. I think I've beaten this fight like twice ever, so I am a little concerned, but we'll see how it goes. Did that also do negative damage coming at her from behind? Yes, it's bugged. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, let's get my Spinfection down. She's not taking damage, actually. Oh, she is taking damage, but just from the initial hit. That sucks that it's bugged. I do need to stop these idiots at some point. Last hit summoning circle, terrible news. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's definitely time to clear out some of these idiots. This is going to be so much Spinfection, though. Uncomfortable. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's still pretty bad. Have some healing slime here. So maybe we can go get healed. Oh, it actually cleared it? I didn't think that happened. These are supposed to be... Oh, no, they're not permanent. They're only permanent when he eats them. Right, got it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go through the healing slime, then. Not a lot of damage. I don't know if we're gonna get there. I'm still just taking hits here. It's pretty miserable. Well, at least we're out of Spinfection, so we can afford to do some kills here. Yeah, lightning would have been helpful here, I agree. Lightning would have gotten me a lot of damage. Good heals. It's just we're doing so little damage. Right, I'm out of Spinfection, so we can maybe go after these paintings here. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Let's let the Spinfection fade again. Where is my R? It's got to be underneath one of these slimes, but I can't quite tell. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm doing only half damage because pincer maneuver doesn't work correctly. This fight should already be over. Rough. Alright, I'm out of spinfection. I can afford to kill the paintings again, but I'm not sure that I even want to. Like, I kind of want this to be fully eaten so that I can go just down the center like I was doing before. What is this? Yeah, pincer seems to work correctly with the direct attacks. But I don't have that much damage off of the direct attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Supposed to get more healing. 438, we're getting close. What the heck? Okay, that was great. Do more of that. Poison did the trick. Good, good. I like surviving. Let's level up the summoning circle. Tender Cactus. Orb base and crit damage are exponentially increased, and orbs immediately damage the targeted enemy with each peg activated. But attacks always deal 2 damage. Eh? Yeah, the poison did well. Poison did well. What does this mean? I guess this means you get your damage incrementally as you hit orbs, but then the actual damage... I guess I'm just gonna have to grab this. I mean, it's new, so grab it and find out. Yeah, I think it does damage on peg activation like it normally instantly instead of building it up. So multipliers are going to be worse. And then the actual attack is dealing, 2 damage. Which is neat. What's this idiot again? All right. Yeah, every hit is dealing the damage that it's supposed to. But it's dealing it instantly, rather than building it up to a hit. Wild. And it means that every orb is targeted now. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Was it 62? No. Whatever number it's showing up here is a lie. Because it's still just taking like 2s and 6s and stuff. Look at the zeros go flying off him. I love it. Yeah, the numbers that are coming off of the pegs are very different than the numbers he's actually getting hit by. trying to get the crit. This is not going super well. All right, there's the crit. This is going to be free at least. Thank you, Concentrication. The problem with aiming for anything on this map is you can never reliably hit anything because it's all flickering. Can I hit this in such a way that I also hit the 45? Unclear. I'm also doing half damage because of the pincer, which is weird. Oh, where's my refresh? Here. Am I ever going to refresh? Unclear. If I want to crit, I need to crit early in the run. Yeah. I need to crit early rather than late, because otherwise I don't get as much damage out of the crit. There we go. Crit's over there. Miserable. Yeah, Cactus is fascinating. And I'm wondering if maybe there's some interaction with the pincer also. Cactus feels like it should be good, but... I think I'm going to... Oh, I can't. I've already pitched. Alright, fine. Well, let's keep healing. Woof. Yo, we live. Somehow. At least poison's doing work. Time warning, thank you. I appreciate it. I should be okay to finish this off, though. Okay, well, definitely doing some healing here. More poison. Poison is pretty good. That 10 peg hit for 2. Yeah, so the number that's popping up is actually getting added to by the built-in numbers on the pegs, but that's not what he's getting hit for. He is getting hit for the actual number, the actual damage number on the orb. Whenever I hit an orb, whenever I hit a peg. It's very, very fascinating. You like slime? All right, cool. I'm happy for you. Oh, I don't want either of these to get offered. That's too bad. Why can't you offer one of my pebbles, jerk? Take the splat orb, I guess. Concentrication, good. All right, what am I doing here? Feels like a bug? It does feel like a bug. I guess we're going down to the shop. And then I want to go left if I can afterwards. I cannot. If I hit the shop, I can't go left. So maybe we don't hit the shop or the elite? Ugh, gross. I feel like passing up on both of these in order to get this is probably not correct. So I guess we hit both of these and then go right afterwards, and maybe I can get some value out of the other shop? Not ideal. A lot of question marks on the way down, too, so not a lot of money. Great. Wall bounces contribute to damage. 3 out of 5. Not good enough. It's a shame the pincer's bugged, because that would be really cool otherwise. feel like I'm doing a lot less damage than I was doing beforehand. Let's go hit the refresh. There we go. Okay, is there any healing? There is healing. A little bit. Alright, we gotta go refresh. Because this is... nothing's happening here. Where did that go? Weird. I am aware of the time, thank you. I don't remember which direction I wanted to go here. I guess that's fine. Waterfall, yes. Okay. Uh-oh, it's a turn tonight. Yeah, throwing the orb did actual 0 damage. Okay, I got some damage there. Fresh is all the way up here? Yikes. Okay, this will do. And I think the lightning isn't doing damage. I mean, it might be. It's tough to say. It's tough to be sure. Rough. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that the new relics are doing what they're supposed to. I feel like my damage went way down when I got relics that seemed cool but weren't actually doing much. Or maybe we're doing something wrong. I don't know. I kind of want to go back and watch the VOD and double check some of the specifics. But, hey, new stuff! Once it works fine, it'll be real cool! Yeah. I feel like pincer maneuver would be really cool if it worked worked like it said it did. Rather than not working. Till the next patch, yeah. Till it's real. But that is going to be it for tonight.